Welcome to Back Scout Automobile 1. Today we are not just looking at a car, we are experiencing a machine that feels like it has been sculpted for a future where power, design and emotion all collide into one identity. The 2026 Ford Gran Torino enters like a cinematic beast, and the first thing we do is rotate the camera straight to the back of the car. The rear view is the first shot. A full-width LED light bar stretches across the entire tail like a glowing signature in the dark. The Torino badge sits bold at the center, almost like a stamp of authority. The diffuser is deep, aggressive and functional, hinting that this machine is not built for calm driving alone. Dual quad exhaust tips sit perfectly integrated, and every rev would feel like a controlled explosion of sound. The ducktail spoiler slightly rises from the trunk, not too loud, but just enough to complete the performance look. Now slowly we move the camera toward the front of the car, and this is where the Gran Torino completely transforms its personality. The front fascia is wide, low, and extremely aggressive. The grille is illuminated with a thin LED outline that gives it a futuristic identity. The headlights are razor-sharp matrix LEDs, scanning the road like eyes of a predator. The long hood stretches forward like a runway for power, giving the car a true muscle stance but with modern aerodynamic precision. Now we rotate the camera to the front left side. From this angle the proportions become even more dramatic. The wheel arches look swollen with power, filled with massive 21-inch turbine-style alloy wheels. The body lines flow from front to rear like carved metal waves. The fastback roofline gently slopes backward, giving it a coupe-like aggression. From the front left angle, you can clearly see how the design mixes old-school muscle inspiration with futuristic detailing. It looks alive even when standing still. Now we move the camera to the front right side. This angle reveals symmetry and balance. The stance is extremely planted, wide, and road-hugging. The suspension sits low, making the car look ready to launch at any second. You can notice subtle aerodynamic cuts on the bumper and side skirts, guiding airflow efficiently. The reflections on the body show how deeply sculpted the design really is. This is not just styling, it is engineered aggression. Now let's talk about the price of this machine. The estimated price of the 2026 Ford Gran Torino Concept Performance variant starts around $85,000 to $110,000 depending on configuration, performance package, and optional hybrid performance upgrades. This positions it in the modern muscle premium segment, where it competes with high-performance GT cars while still maintaining its raw American identity. Now we move the camera inside, straight into the interior dashboard. The moment you enter the cabin, everything changes from aggressive muscle to futuristic luxury. The dashboard is fully driver-oriented, slightly tilted toward the driver for better control. A massive curved digital display dominates the interior, combining the instrument cluster and infotainment system into one seamless interface. It shows performance data, navigation, driving modes, and real-time vehicle analytics. The materials inside are premium everywhere you touch. Soft leather, Alcantara stitching, carbon fiber trims, and brushed aluminum accents create a perfect blend of luxury and sport. The ambient lighting flows through the cabin in subtle lines, giving a futuristic glow at night. The seats are deep performance buckets with adaptive support, heating, cooling, and memory adjustment, designed to hold you firmly during high-speed driving. Now we rotate the camera to the back left side of the car. From this angle, the muscular rear fender becomes even more visible. The tire width and stance show how stable this car is designed to be. The rear quarter glass merges smoothly into the body, creating a continuous fastback flow. You can also see how the rear diffuser and exhaust system are perfectly aligned for performance balance. Now we shift the camera to the back right side. Here the design symmetry continues with more clarity. The lighting reflections highlight the sharp edges of the rear bumper. The exhaust system looks perfectly centered and aggressive. From this angle, the Gran Torino feels like it is constantly ready to accelerate forward even while standing still. The aerodynamic flow from roof to rear is clearly visible and gives it a race-inspired identity. Now let's talk about the performance features of this machine. Under the hood, the 2026 Gran Torino is powered by a 5.2-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with a mild hybrid system. This combination produces around 720 horsepower and over 800 Nm of torque. It uses a 10-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts instantly without hesitation. The car can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3.5 seconds, delivering a brutal yet controlled push into motion. The driving modes completely transform the experience. In comfort mode, the suspension softens and the car becomes smooth for long journeys. In sport mode, everything tightens. The steering becomes sharper, the suspension stiffens, and the exhaust becomes louder and more aggressive. It feels like two different personalities inside one machine. Advanced features include adaptive cruise control, lane assist, predictive road scanning, and performance telemetry tracking. But even with all this technology, the car never removes the driver from control. It only enhances the experience. The Gran Torino is not trying to be silent or overly electric. It is trying to stay alive, loud, emotional, and powerful. And that is exactly what makes it special. This is not just a car you look at. This is a machine you experience from every angle, every movement, and every second of acceleration. Thank you for watching Backscout Automobile 1. If you enjoyed this ride, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more futuristic car concepts. See you in the next one. Welcome to the rebirth of American muscle.